Remember, I said Angela and Leah get going.
You did. You did.
And you're happy about that. You're just
I'm
so
very
ecstatic.
happy.
You're
I'm very
so ecstatic.
happy. Yeah, that your girl Leah is gone.
Okay, well, while you're happy about
Toodles.
that, for people coming into the room, welcome,
Welcome.
welcome. This is Black's Watch Big Brother. This is the as XD always so appropriately titles these. This is the countdown to the finale. We've been gone for a minute. Now we're back with the jump off.
Hey.
I am Asante.
Period.
Everyone, you can introduce yourselves, and we can get black to business.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes, I love a Get Black to Business. Hello, by DEIs. Welcome back. I'm Latoya.
Oh yeah.
Why
I'm
are you
XG.
always laughing?
Black DEIs.
Yes. Hello,
And you're
my
gonna ask me why I'm
DEIs.
laughing. Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Bryce Lennon filling in.
Awesome.
Yes, Bryce is here, y'all. Bryce, if you're familiar with Virtual Big Brother, Bryce played with me last week. Stabbed me in the back, y'all. He stabbed me in the back, but he was a great player.
Sorry, it wasn't personal. I was just trying to get to the end.
I'm nervous about Virtual Big Brother, but
Why?
I don't know. It just seems
It's a good time.
You know what? Big Brother, the game in its entirety as a whole, it intimidates me. Like I think about watching these people every week, and I'm like, oh, I would do X, Y, Z, and then if I were on the show, I'd probably play like Leah or something. Like I don't know what I'm doing. But then like Virtual Big Brother, it's like I'm actually at home, so it's like there's no excuse for you to suck, and then I feel like I would. So just get intimidated. But
You know, I
It's
actually
hard.
felt like that. It was hard. I felt like that, but I just was like, I'm gonna just be talking to people. You know what I mean? And I feel like me aligning with or I just having conversations with the two girls. I think it was Carmony and Erica kind of helped too as well. And then also working with Rice would help too. Yeah. So
No.
it was just go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Finish your statement.
It was just about having conversations and just being out, just stepping outside of your comfort zone and having conversations. That was the weird part for me. But when you realize that we're all having conversations for the same common goal, it's like we're all kissing ass right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we're all kissing ass right now. We're all being fake. We're all just, getting to know each other and seeing who we want to play with. But yeah, that's how I felt.
what about you, Bryce?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
So this is my first time playing like a Zoom Big Brother game with Black people. I'm normally the only Black person. So
Really?
oh yeah. So the difference is that people never offer me alliances, right? So this time I'm just being friendly, and literally every single person is throwing an alliance at me. And Big Brother 101, if they offer you an alliance, you're going to take it. So I took
Wow.
everything that was offered.
Child,
To me.
Bryce
Now
had
I
an
have
alliance with
questions.
every single person on the damn show. Child, I mean, he had people going off on him, honey, in the comments, going off on him, in the chat, everywhere.
Oh,
The villain.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
wow. Well, that sounds like a doozy. Speaking of doozies and villains, actually, a lot has happened on Big Brother since the Blacks watched Big Brother last reported. Ainsley was still there. Since we reported
Yeah.
Ainsley's ass and left the house, Ainsley left and Janky came. Janky's Ainsley's Janky cousin or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, we had Janky. Yeah, that was bad.
I didn't like Janky at all.
I
It
mean,
was janky.
they had to be outside. I'm out of this off rip. Like yeah, I want us to. When they closed that gate, I was like, oh hell no, I'm no longer playing this version of Big Brother. I don't want to be outside.
It turned into
Yeah, they
Survivor
was
a
doing
little
too
bit.
much.
I was traumatized from Joseph going on Big Brother 24. So once I saw that gate close, I was like, one of our favorites is going home for sure. And it was T.
Yeah, I forgot about that when everything went down like in the backyard, and then like the shit
Yeah.
changed. The game,
And you
you
could
know
tell,
what?
and you could tell that Takor was not. Is it Takor or Takor? I always mess it up, but you could tell that she was very upset. Like she was visibly disgusted.
Honestly,
She was visibly disgusted.
honestly, I checked out of the game then as well.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
very much upset.
yeah.
I
That's also when Chelsea picked up her bed and walked like Lazarus or whoever it
Yes.
was.
she did. She
And
threw a
that's why I was
temper
just like, yo,
tantrum.
she's bugging. She was really bugging off of Cam, and she's still tripping off of Cam this week. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah, you know what? Let's just take a moment and just, spoil whatever and talk about this weird triangle, right? Mackenzie, Cam, and Chelsea. I mean, I very much feel the
yeah,
same, but we have to, I guess,
yeah.
talk about it, right? Because I don't want to talk about Rubina and Tucker, but apparently Tucker gave Rubina so much sauce, she's still here. So there's something to it. I mean, honestly, I wasn't checking for Rubina before, but then it's like, damn, Rubina is still here, to the point of they was about to argue this week about whether they was about to keep Rubina or Chemo. I was like, nah, Rubina became an asset when she was just a body before. But there's the other asset of, I guess, playing the love card, which might be what Cam be doing. Which might be what Cam is doing. Cam be doing. That was crazy. Do we not think that's what Cam's doing? What do we think Cam is doing?
Not intentionally. I think he's just existing.
Yeah, this is the most people were kind of dragging me like Cam has been playing the game. I haven't seen it. Tonight was the first time I've ever heard him talk strategy that made sense, that wasn't involved in Chelsea's like doing.
And let me tell you, he was regurgitating what Chemo said to him.
Yeah.
Ain't no way Cam came up with that on his own. No way, Jose.
I agree.
No way.
I don't disagree.
I also do not disagree. I just and also to the point of Mackenzie, this motherfucker ain't did shit this entire time. He don't get the call shots this week.
No, but you know what? She's pissing me off because she keeps saying it, but she ain't doing nothing, and that's what's pissing me off.
Because it's like they still have a thing. The way that Chelsea and Cam, they will always have their alliance, and that's why they can't go too hard. And they always got to come back and talk to each other. MJ doesn't have to go back and talk to Cam. She's deciding to keep him. So it's like, all right, do I just throw him away, or no? I'll keep using him. I'll keep milking him. So MJ don't really have to throw him up there and use him. She can just, scare him, and then in the end be like, okay, it's me or her. And then he'll be like, it's you, MJ. And then Chelsea be like, I knew you was gonna do this shit to me.
We knew it.
Right. Not unless they all like, and also too, they just like might as well take his ass to the end, because who the hell is gonna give Cam the game? Yeah. But you also giving Cam 75,000, right? Because then there's some runner-up money.
Yeah.
He can't touch that.
A substantial amount. Less than
you get like you get like 75K or something like that. Runner up.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So it's like, does he get that?
Well, he don't deserve it.
He thinks he has the best social game. He keeps saying he thinks he has the best social game, guys. Y'all didn't hear him?
Angela's social game was better than his.
I agreed.
As crazy as and insane as she.
I agree.
What? Anyway,
Cam's just a boy. Like, you get what I mean? Like, he is just like man candy for them, right? Like, he's not necessarily effective. You know what I mean?
In anything.
And I would say in anything. And you know what the
shield.
gag is? The gag is that when all is said and done, and he gets home, he is going to be fucking with Mackenzie. Chelsea is going to be faint, distant memory.
They only going to see each other at the events, but him and MJ, they're going to be all over each other's Instagram.
The post
Cam going to be hanging with her and her brother.
There's gonna be drama at the window
on TikTok doing dumb TikTok dances together.
Selfies.
They gonna be doing the Ikiwasha. They're gonna be doing all that shit together.
Hold the phone. All right. You know what? Let me take the reins back here. Let's take this on back. So the week that Shakur went home, Janky week, right? Originally, it was Chemo and Rubina on the block. But Angela, I just thought it was funny to note, because Angela and Chemo had such a weird, tumultuous relationship, that it was funny to me that Angela was the one that used Chemo used the veto for Chemo. But
this is
because he did that, that's why T-Core got put up, which is what
I told Kia and that's why I told Kia and Toya that last time we chatted. I was like, ever since T-Core had to correct Angela about being racist,
100%.
Yeah, she held that in, and she was like, "I'm waiting for my moment, bitch, and I got your number."
Yeah,
She's been keeping tabs on her ever since then. She didn't like that.
Yeah, because Chemo never really crossed her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They were
Like,
just being like too real with each other, which is something she does. So that's why she was kind of able to like forgive him for that.
yeah.
Because he was like, she was like, I just want to thank you so much. He was like, I voted for you. That whole moment I will never get over. And then her both ran back like, you know what? I'm voting for his ass back. To now, you're using vetoes on each other. Well, she used a veto on him just to set up my girl T-Core. And again, this is where I checked out of the show, but I still have just very light notes on what happened after that because I decided to keep watching the show in hopes that something else exciting would happen, and something else exciting did happen. Leah goes home.
Yeah, wonderful,
That
delightful,
was so beautiful.
ecstatic.
Toya.
When the face, when she started doing that, I was like, yes, yes, yes.
Leah was also giving couch up until jury on the low that nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Listen.
was Asante's girl.
It wasn't that it was my girl.
Sorry.
It's not that it was my girl. Okay, so earlier I said that I had hesitations about playing Big Brother, right?
Tara Reid.
One of the right. Okay, you feel me?
I got it.
One of my hesitations to watching Big Brother or thinking about going on there are the personalities I would have to deal with if I was in said house. And I think to myself, I look at Leah, I'm like, oh, that's a white girl I could vibe with. That was the thought. That was it. It wasn't like, I see Leah, she looks like a winner. It wasn't none of that, you know. I mean, no shade not to be like, she's just a loser ass. But I did keep calling her basic and also my defense, which is rude. But anyway, back to the script. Yeah, it is. Chelsea got caught talking shit about Leah. I thought that was so funny. That was such a terrible, like, amateur, but it always happens to some damn body every season move. I immediately went back to Celebrity Big Brother, which a lot of people did not, partake in. But Tamar,
the best season of Celebrity Big Brother.
Tamar, when she was laying in that bed as Lolo Jones and all of them came in there talking about what they were going to name their alliance.
Yes.
Just went right back to that moment there.
And crazy enough, in that situation, you would have thought Tamar would have reacted, but she kept her composure.
She was cool as a cucumber. That's why Tamar was an emotional terrorist. She was perfect at emotionally manipulating people. There were times where she would go off and they were like, why is she going off? There are times when they'd be, oh shit, she gonna go off, and then she wouldn't go off and they were like, interesting. And then it was like, y'all my sisters. So then it was like, we love each other, but the bitch is crazy. Then they unanimously voted for her.
She kept the fun in the house too. So it was like she had people laughing. So you ain't know if you ain't like her or you liked her or not because you're laughing at her jokes. She did a great job, and she also was a super fan. So none of them really knew about the game like that. She was just working that game.
When she did that praise dance.
It was one of those rare times that being a super fan worked out because normally it never does.
Angela,
Quinn,
Michael,
who else?
Shit.
Oh, Michael. Yeah, Michael. I just have one thing to say. It didn't work out for him. And had he not won all 18,000 vetoes, he would have been out of there the very first time. And then
I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
Because of Taylor. Because if he didn't keep Taylor safe, she would have been out pre-jury.
Yeah. Exactly. There would be no Taylor if it wasn't for him. And the other chick, I forget her name. Brittany, yes.
Another point of interest about Leah is that this was her first time going up on the block, and it was the time that she went home. I thought it was funny.
And
T-Core's karma. T-Core's karma.
Yes.
Yeah. I would have been okay had she not sent T-Core home. And I always say it's because she didn't let her braid her hair. That's the thing that really is getting me upset. Because that's when the hate for T-Core happened with Leah. When she couldn't take them braids out of her head.
So she just wanted to be an ally.
Whatever.
No.
But what I wanted to say was, did you see the part? Did you see the part when Chelsea got caught talking and then they went upstairs to try to see? She went upstairs and was like, "Go over there and talk," because she's trying to see what they heard. Did you see that part?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, "Girl, you got caught. Like, go
just let her go."
And then Angela pulled Leah to the side and was like, the reason that she was up there is because she was trying to figure out if you heard. I'm a
that
big
movie-
conspiracy person. I know I am. And I was like,
It's
bitch,
like,
you
no,
are, but you
that
actually onto it right now. I'm mad.
Yeah.
I'm mad you onto it right now.
Clock.
Yeah,
I
Leah.
was like Chelsea, and then Chelsea just got caught again talking shit about Cam in the storage room, and it's like, why are you in there? Why are you everywhere talking so loud to yourself, girl? You're talking to yourself.
You know, people get caught up talking into those cameras. I wonder if that's like a side effect of being in the house with a certain amount of people or just certain energies.
Talking to them, you know.
Mhm.
Yo,
I gotta talk to America and be like,
Right. Because I don't want to talk to Cam and Mackenzie while they cuddled up.
No.
yeah.
Why would I want to do that? Yes, so Leah's ass went home. It was a full blindside, but it was also a double eviction. So my real girl went home this episode, and this was my girl. I will wear this one on my chest.
Listen,
And I would say with an S, but it will be an A for Angela, because Angela, that is one Karen who I would curse out in real life. Yes, I would. But as far as how she did on this TV show and this game, I was really fucking with Angela. I was really fucking with how she carried herself, how she played the game. She was insane, but she was honest about it. She was honestly crazy, and I fucked with that heavy.
Yeah.
She will be missed.
Mama
Yeah.
Felicia brought back a new archetype with her.
Yeah,
She
it was
did.
true honest game. It was true honest. Well, it wasn't honest game, but it was true, like Big Brother gaming, and that's why I respected it. She just was nuts, you know, like she just was absolutely out of her mind.
I
live
want
for
them to
it.
do an all old season, or mature signature, whatever you want to call it. Season that would be
Unhinged.
hilarious.
Unhinged.
Like Golden Big Brother.
Love it. Unhinged.
Because ain't that what they call
Yeah.
the older Bachelor, like the Golden
They
Bachelor?
called the
Yes,
Golden Bachelor.
Yeah,
Which
so
Yeah.
I
like,
watched the Golden Bachelor. Now I need to catch up on the Golden Bachelorette. I'm telling.
They
I
got
just-
a Golden Bachelorette.
Yeah,
I did
she's-
see this go across my
she's-
Hulu
she's
thing, but I was like,
kind of,
do I
you
care
know-
about the Bachelorette? Let
You
them all
know,
go
I
through.
can't
Only
take them
because-
because I don't. It's just the pure white
Oh,
supremacy.
it's a
of it
white
all.
girl show. It's
Yeah.
literally the ultimate white woman
can't.
show. But this other
I
girl
can't.
got dropped last season because she ended up choosing a white man. So, back to Big Brother. I'm sorry.
Wait,
what?
You can't.
Okay. So last season of I'll explain.
We're gonna
quickly.
put a pin in Big Brother because
Yeah.
you just dropped the ball right there and
Yeah,
like
bring it on
we
back.
need it.
Let's
We
circle
need
it
it.
back.
This last season of The Bachelorette, there was this Filipina Polynesian lady. She was the Bachelorette. She was a baddie. She was Miss something. She had her final three was this fine Latino, this other Polynesian man, and this white man. And they were just, the colored folk were just all enamored and trying to love her, except one of them was like, I waited too late to show her how much I loved her, blah, 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 blah. And ready to give her the world, she ended up choosing the white man. He dumped her like literally like 2 weeks after the show.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everybody told her to go brown, and she went white.
Yup. That's exactly what happened. And
She had a
everybody,
mission.
yeah. And now she's on Dancing with the Stars. Dancing with
Period.
that other lady.
With
that's on
Phaedra?
House.
This season?
Yes.
Phaedra about to smoke her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was that's The Bachelorette. And
Wow.
that's
Yeah.
I tune
The
in
black-
every
the
now
black-
and then
the-
because the white girls be having the drums. If you're, because it's like, outside looking in, because I can't relate. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like National Geographic. It's like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Jane
like,
Goodall.
you just be like, oh, look at what
Gorillas
the, look
in
at what
the
the
Mist.
donkeys do.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
I can't. I used to watch it, but like now it's like I rather clip like grass with a nail clipper at this point, because I just feel like it's just so not black people friendly, and it's just so
No.
hurtful. It's hurtful to actually watch the way
Mhm.
that they use the black people the token black people they have on the show, and the
Mhm.
way that they just dispose of
Mhm.
black people on that show is just gross
Mhm.
to me.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
But somehow we
'Cause
made
I
it to
think
Big
they-
Brother.
Right. Because there was a black lady that on a Golden Bachelor that he drugged to the end apparently, and then dumped her and was like meeting her family and doing all kind of mean shit. Like,
not the family.
And she was a baddie. She was older too. Like, I mean, they were all older, but she was like up in her 70s, and she had it going on. And dropped her like a bad habit.
Yeah.
You know what's wild? The thing about them older people on these shows is that they don't really have anything to lose. I mean, the pension is flowing. Like, we just home chilling. So put them all on Big Brother. Get if it's like 10
now,
of
see
them.
that I mean, I'm probably gonna have to go on the Golden Big Brother at this point because I'm going on 45 this year. So like, what they gonna be like? What? No, Latoya got to go on the Senior Citizen episodes. So
no.
I've just decided I want to do the Golden Balloon Pop. Thanks a lot.
I will not.
Okay, no.
Well, why not?
No, as my friend.
The way my bald-headed ass would come out there and they would pop the balloons. So pop, 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 pop.
I think adult balloon pop would go. Listen, everybody's of a certain age and they don't got time to lose. Welcome to Golden Balloon Pop.
I would never do that to myself. The embarrassment. I don't
have that kink. I don't subscribe to that.
I mean, we don't, but there's still randomly people of certain ages that do. So, right.
It's right.
It's a guilty
pleasure. Amount of therapy I would need after doing something like that. I would need intense therapy.
Okay.
Not
the
to go to
bottom.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. So yes, Angela went home.
Yes, production decided that they were tired of us saying that she was a plant, so she had to go home. But Angela, she got the full Big Brother experience. She was there for OTEV and the little song she got mad about that she didn't get the song. Like Angela, she had it all. She got nominated a bunch of times. People used the veto on her a bunch of times. She had drama. Yeah. She was the center. She was the what do the white people say? Like I'm the something. I can't remember. Sorry.
I'm the white supremacist.
They don't say that, Toya.
They don't.
You know what? That was my bad. I will take that. But Angela was here, and she, you know what? Her experience went so hard. She's even in the jury house now. So I feel like that is a great feat to make.
She's living the Big Brother dream.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what she said. I think as long as she made it, she was like, if I could just make it to jury, because she was like, I want to see this house. Right. She was ready to get in there and see the house. So I think that she's very pleased with her game pick, and she should be, honestly.
Okay, you saw her interview with Julie.
Yeah, like she was able to get so far with literally like no alliance. Like she blew up every single alliance she was in, but was able to get very far in the game. So
I just feel like she just got hoed at the end with the last with the what's it called? The over and under. You know. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a complete CBS rule because
I don't like that either.
Price is Right, and I'm like, ugh. Girl.
I don't like it because I knew that me and Chelsea did the same math. So in my mind, I'm like, so did she drop the 0 because she didn't want to go over? Because she couldn't. Because I was like, could she not figure out if it was 10,080 or if it was 10,800? So she was like, fuck it, I gotta go under, and just went all the way under. Or I was pissed.
She's like, let me be safe. Let me be a little safe.
Because Angela was like right there, but she was over, and I was like, no.
Right. But usually with those games, which that's one of the games that I have won in Virtual Big Brother, I usually tend to go with the lower ones because, you be going those big numbers. It's easier to go over than it is to be under. Yeah. Like normally people who are under are the ones who win. Somebody said Angela would be great on Traders. Could y'all see her on Traders?
Listen,
I feel like Angela's way too paranoid for Traders.
Yeah.
That's why she would be great on there. She would cause so much chaos.
Though. She would immediately.
I feel like that's who you keep.
If she would be like, what's her face from Below Deck?
Kate.
Kate.
Yeah.
Kate.
Yes, she would be just
Kate
like Kate.
Kate went home right away the first season though.
But on her second season, they didn't really know what was up with her. They couldn't get a read on her. So I feel like Angela, if she's causing chaos and she's not the traitor would keep her ass in there because they'd be like, oh, this bitch causing chaos. And the other people would be like, she ain't no traitor because she causing all this damn chaos.
No one Peacock, they would make her a traitor and would be insane.
I was about to say they would have to make
her a traitor.
Right. Sure. They would have to. I would crack.
Would you see Angela as a traitor? She would be crying every 5 seconds, bro.
No tears. No tears.
Every time at the breakfast.
just don't know if I want going home.
I just want to be here and play.
Stuffing her face with a croissant every time, crying, eating a croissant.
I walk in for breakfast. They decide to just start barraging me with questions, and I can't take it. I'm not doing it. It's like, Angela, girl, Alan Cumming ain't even been here yet. What are you doing?
Ooh, child, yo, that would be interesting. You know, Robin Dixon and your girl, the girls. That's Asante's girls too. Robin Dixon.
Not Robin.
How are these my girls?
Is gonna be on Traders.
Yeah.
Danielle Reyes.
Danielle Reyes is gonna be on Traders. It's gonna be quite
Danielle
interesting.
Reyes.
The best never win. The best
Big
never
Brother
win.
player.
Oh
Yes,
my God!
everyone.
I'm like, what housewife is? Because I thought we were still housewife. I'm like, is this church? Like, I was like, which is this?
Yeah, no.
Oh
yeah,
my God!
Oh
yeah,
Bob
the drag queen.
Is on.
Yeah,
oh
it's gonna
my
be
God!
Interesting. Although
Justice
we gotta
for
wait until
Peppermint.
2025.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They filmed it over a year ago. No, maybe earlier this year they filmed it. That's crazy.
Even still, that's like what's the editing on that? Like,
yeah.
They're gonna get Bob out right away. Exactly. So, that's what's like Justice for Peppermint.
Tonight's episode of Big Brother.
Yes.
2 hours.
2 hours of nonsense.
Chemo and Rubina were on the block.
My
it was
guy
a lot
Chemo.
You said what?
My guy Chemo.
Oh yes, you were a Chemo lover. You see, he made an extra gay tonight with the nails and stuff. He was like,
it was all of this today. It was a lot of this.
Next week he was gonna have glitter. He's gonna be like, I found some Elisa's glitter. It's like, no, you just gain it up as much as you can and try to stay.
I want nothing that bitch had. Nothing. It's all nuclear as far as I'm concerned.
And they got her in photo shoots and everything now.
Yeah, it's weird.
You ain't see it?
No,
I'll send it to you.
White people literally love it, and good for them, I guess.
Wow.
This was a 2 hour long episode of nothing
for no reason.
It was just like y'all could have just gave this update on like
it really could have been an email. It could have been a hamster watch update, honestly, because or like seeing them play for HOH, you know, because right, they gotta go play HOH tonight.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, like I would have loved to see that. Like I'm not really a fan of this. We don't get to see who won HOH on the episode. I don't like that. I don't like this whole setup.
Yeah.
Especially since it's so late in the season, so you know that the competitions are going to be shorter.
Probably because some of this shit is rigged.
Right, that's why I said production was tired of us calling Angela the bug because they knew that she was.
And honestly, you know, and it's just getting faker and faker as the days go by, because if you're gonna turn off the flashbacks and then turn off the rewind on the live feeds, like it really takes the realness of it all away from us. So it's feeling more and more like rigged television, like y'all playing the game with us. So
yeah, I'm just not connecting with this season's leftovers as of now. What are they? The final four now? 5?
Final four.
Yes, the final four. It was 5 at the beginning of this episode, but of course, his boy Chemo went home, so now it's the final 5.
People are explaining like this is like the greatest season of the modern era. I'm like, I don't know. I enjoyed
in the beginning
even more.
In the beginning, it was.
Yeah.
I think it's the house guest. I think it's the house guest that's not doing it.
Yeah,
they lack charisma,
and that's okay. You know, we don't want nobody coming in the house pretending and whatnot. So it's like I'd rather they be bored and not be annoyed than them going there just doing too much. I'm like, bitch, what the hell is this? Like,
right. Because I felt like it was giving old school BB in the beginning, right? But
like with Tucker and all them when it was exploding on each
with
other.
Angela and the crazy eyes and coming downstairs and making the announcement, like I was getting excited.
Yeah, there were like little bits and blips of like something happening there. It was bubbling.
And then it died down very quickly. And I've tried my hardest to ride with Chelsea. I really have.
Yeah. I
really have. And something in me is just not letting me do it.
She reminds me of like the Black Vanessa.
Oh, I don't know who Vanessa is.
From Big Brother 17, who got 3rd place, the poker dealer, ran the game and it got cut.
Yeah.
But she was like so emotional, like paranoid, like making all these crazy decisions, but ran the house, and then she got cut at final 3.
They might cut her. Yo, if Cam cuts Chelsea,
done.
I see it.
Sick.
I see it.
If the only game that Cam wins is next week,
yo,
if I wake up and I see that Cam is HOH, he's gonna cut Chelsea.
Chelsea gotta get.
That is what I'm worried about, because even this week on this episode, Chelsea was like, they're both worried about what's best for their game. At this point, I'm worried about what's best for mine, and I'm looking at her like, girl, you are down to Rubina, who got more trust or want to be super down with Mackenzie, and then you got Cam, who want to be super down with Mackenzie, but also if you save Chemo, he trying to be down with Cam, who's super down with Mackenzie. Like, it just wasn't working out for Chelsea for me. So it's like, unless you can pull that, whatever that card is towards the very end to stay between the three of them, and I don't know what that looks like. I see what she's going to try to do with Cam. Like, I see her trying to emotionally be like, we day ones, we A1s. And I see her with Mackenzie being like, yeah, girl, we've been playing this game. But like, what does that really look like for her with Rubina?
It doesn't. She's not factoring Rubina in at all, because in her mind, they have the numbers. Rubina's alone.
It's gonna be the girls thing, like the girls alliance.
Right. So she's saying that's a backup plan for her, but ultimately she wants to take Mackenzie and Cam to final 3.
Makes sense.
So and then someone just said Chelsea told Mackenzie she's planning on surprise kissing Cam on finale night. Like,
remember, she hasn't been kissed since she was 23.
Chelsea hasn't?
That's what she said, allegedly.
Y'all,
it's just a lot happening.
I cannot.
It's just a lot happening.
I'm disgusted. I am.
Like, that boy has shown. I'm so embarrassed because he has shown no interest in her in that manner. No. Like, he's never even cuddled with her the way he has cuddled with her.
She is one of the dogs at the crib.
Like, that's what she is. She is a Labradoodle.
She is one of the dogs at the crib.
She is a Labradoodle at the crib.
And that's why I believe her that she hasn't. I feel like she doesn't have that life experience. That's why she's acting like this. She's acting like a 23-year-old. Low key.
I'm embarrassed for my girl.
Like,
Asante, shut.
You shut up. You called her a Labradoodle twice. Like, what do you want me to do?
Call her a Labradoodle.
I do agree with you on your. Thank you. I do agree with you on your earlier sentiment. Like, there's just something very hard, or I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I just can't figure out why I don't want to ride with Chelsea.
Yeah, I can't ride with her. It's like I'm not.
And she's so smart at this game.
She's smart. She's not an awful person. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hasn't done anything that just makes me be like, oh, fuck that bitch.
Her Achilles.
Yeah.
She gives like a sneaky politician vibe.
Yeah, there's some like I see her in Brooklyn hanging out at one of them weird spots that I'll never be at. So it's like, that's why I can't place where I would see them, because like I would, if I saw you, I'd be like, ugh, like I'm not gonna be here. But they would probably be those people that are like there, whatever that is, feeling your own.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know if it's the personality. I don't know what it is.
It's the holy and hood thing. I mean,
is that what it is?
It's not that, but it was that.
Holy hood.
See, I didn't even know it was a holy hood thing happening. Like, I kept missing that.
She was like, "I'm holy, I'm hood, I'm a Christian, but I'm dangerous," or something like that. And I was just like, "Girl, what?"
You know that's the Blake brother archetype.
So she saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. So that's why. So maybe that's why she's not like laid up with somebody. They keep saying that she be at the Republicans joints, but I'm telling y'all that is not true. That can't be true.
I mean, I can't confirm or deny. I wouldn't. Yeah, half ratchet, half righteous.
They say she followed Candace Owens on IG. Lord have mercy.
Ooh.
Not Candace.
Listen, I don't know. I just feel like she's gonna be so embarrassed when they have this reunion, and Cam says, I mean, she's the dogs at home. She's the Labradoodle.
Dogs at the crib.
Mark
She's the dog at the
says
crib.
Chelsea and Mackenzie connected because they're both super religious.
That is true.
That is true.
I did see that they had a conversation about Jesus, and Mackenzie was talking about that.
And
I just didn't know it was a ratchet, holy thing going on. I didn't know
can I
that.
be homosexual for a second?
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Big time.
Because when they showed Mackenzie's brother, and I was like, "That's the one you want to marry?"
Okay.
Wow, I forgot about that.
No,
I'm not gonna lie. That was the only thing I thought about when I seen him.
That
When
was
I seen the
the
family, I
first
seen
thing
the
I
brother. I was
thought.
like, oh, okay.
Huh.
He must be a sweet
Yeah.
younger brother that just is
He
real
was
Your
sweet.
personality,
'cause
gal.
it was giving fathead.
It was given. I can't say that here.
Yep. Nope. Absolutely not.
Let's
Yes.
just say there's a spectrum out there. Okay.
It was interesting seeing all of the family's videos. I thought it was so cute to see Rubina's sister. I thought that was her mom at first.
It be Asante talking over everybody.
Yep. Continuing. Moving the show right on along, because once we entered that water that I did not want to go into, we're not getting deep. Yes, Rubina's sister was so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Her family.
I'm done.
Oh, I thought that was her mom. That was her sister. Too cute.
Mhm.
I thought that was her mom too, because I was like,
But
looks
was it her
exactly
mama?
Like she's super young.
I don't know, but they looked alike. So I was
She
just
seemed like her
somebody.
sister, but she seemed like she could have been a mama too. So I was like, is that her mama or her sister? I don't really know. So I just went with the mama. But if that's the sister, I just went with the sister.
Wait a minute. What is going on in the comments?
What?
What's happening in the comments?
Wait.
Getting curved by a nigga with streaks in his underwear would destroy me.
Okay.
What?
Well,
Oh,
I,
yeah, you better Chelsea when giving Cam covering her on the
Ay,
same
ay, ay.
night. Got
Okay.
it. Got it. Okay, Mark.
oh, can you go back up a
Oh,
couple?
Ramina's mom passed away? Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
So that was her
Oh.
sister.
Oh,
Well, it's her sister. They look just alike. I was like, I thought it was her mom. Like it was giving, they definitely look alike. I didn't know if it was a mom or the sister.
Somebody said that she must have another brother talking about Mackenzie, and I am crying.
I was
There must be
thinking
another
that.
brother.
I was thinking that.
No, because he
Yeah.
was like Michigans or whatever. So I was like, oh, that's the brother. Like it had to be.
She said she wanted to marry her brother.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think that's the brother.
solidly.
She's religious, and her brother probably got the qualities of Christ and all that, and we don't know them.
Christ.
Okay, that don't equate to
Who are we to
to-
judge?
Who are I? Who are I?
Who
Okay.
are me?
Who
I'm gonna mind my
are
business.
I?
I'm on my
It's
business.
I'm just a bald head milk dud looking chick over here. I'm not. Who are I?
Let's talk about the jury house. In the jury house, we have Quinn, who was the first to be there, followed by my fave, Tikor, my alleged fave, according to Toya Leah, and my everyone's fave, or should be, Angela.
Angela's my fave too.
Yeah, it should be everyone's fave, because Angela, I
I
know.
wish Tucker would have made it to the jury house.
I'm fine.
Me too. Tucker would have been. He would
You're
be
against
dropping all
Tucker,
kinds
Bryce.
of.
You don't like Tucker.
I respect the chaos, but he was getting on my nerves.
Mm.
Well, yeah, but
I respect the chaos though.
I do believe, I do agree that the chaos was enough for pre-jury. It didn't need to
Yeah.
go into the jury house.
Well,
Yeah.
because but who would he beef with if he was in jury? Like with.
I mean,
Quinn
we don't know how
probably.
the game would have developed, but like I feel like he
Yeah.
was chaotic enough for like that period of time, and I was like, all right.
time to
You
get
know,
serious.
I do wish he would have been
Yeah.
in the house a little bit longer compared to some of the other people, but him in
Yeah.
jury, who knows what that would have developed or turned into, because he always had something in his back pocket about somebody. I told her I would be a pawn, and she put me on the block to court. I just don't trust her. Like, it'd be like, well, you still carrying that, damn. But like,
Yeah,
I feel like everybody
yeah.
else is in there kind of like, oh yeah, like when Leah was like, Mackenzie pissed me off, but I'd still vote for her. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, but if it was Takor, she would be like, "No, Takor didn't let me take her braids out, so I'm never voting for her again."
Well, they never had a bond, which is why Takor let her take the braids out. But Leah and Mackenzie, they bonded kind of until Mackenzie was like, "No, bitch, I'm playing the game."
Did y'all notice that the jury segment was super short for a 2-hour episode?
Absolutely.
No, very, very.
It's like, did y'all not film enough?
No, and
Did y'all
usually
not,
it usually be a whole hour. Like it be
just
like
of the
a
jury.
very just of the jury conversation. But I feel like we're just not. This is just not entertaining. I don't think we have a lot of entertain. We don't have content. We're not. We're not. We
no
lost.
shade. Like I
all the
like
content was in the first 3 weeks.
Yeah, like I like Takor, but I don't know about watching a lot of her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the jury house, they don't seem to have like camaraderie or like they're just there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like they don't dislike each other, but it's not like they like each other or they like each other enough.
Right. Like I see Angela trying really hard with like Leah because she was like, we had our alliance, but you know, Leah's gonna be too busy trying to talk to Quinn, and Takor's just gonna be around. Like, okay, guess I'll see Chemo. Oh, and Chemo finna be there, so then they finna have girl talk with them, and that's gonna be that.
Well, Takor is gonna go off into her corner at the pool with Chemo, and they ain't gonna talk to nobody.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
For the rest of the jury house.
Takor gonna be knitting something by the pool.
They gonna be out there rubbing their feet together at the pool, talking about here she come. They not really. I can't see that they gonna really be talking with them like that. It's probably gonna be the same thing like they was doing in the house. But yeah, I would assume that it's just not giving, because even with them not having no flashbacks, I could give 2 Fs about going on a live feeds. Like especially after Angela started calming down, I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not I'm not wasting my time watching these fish on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't rewind. I'm not doing all of that. And speaking of fish on the screen, y'all.
Oh God.
What's going on?
Even that was a segment.
Chelsea talking to the fish, calling herself the auntie of the fish, and calling Cam the uncle.
Like what?
I'm not saying she's a little unwell, you know. Like what? And I don't know if it's like just being in the house cooped up, you know what I mean? But like she not processing things like I want her to, or I know
it's embarrassing.
Can, you know what I mean? Like pick up the pieces that this man don't want you, and he's in the Snow Bunny. Number 2.
I was just gonna say it's frustrating because like she's so smart, and then you see her act so dumb, and that's the scenario. So it's like, how? Again, number 2, what?
Yeah,
it's like how Ozza was with Xavier, because it was just like, girl. The signs are there. Xavier don't even he dating white women, y'all.
Exclusively.
I
mean, Alyssa was even a stretch.
Alyssa was a stretch for him. Okay,
he was like, "Ooh, spicy."
Like what? Because even with Oz, and I was like, did she really think she got a chance with Xavier? Like he is not. He keeps letting her down, and I feel like I think Cam is definitely trying to let her down, but at the same time, play the game because he don't want. He knows this girl is the reason why he's this far. Chelsea is the reason why he's this far.
I also think some men have a very hard time, and Cam seems like one of those guys because he already has a hard time like opening up and expressing himself. Some men have a hard time saying what it is or picking up on things that it could be and being like, okay, this ain't what it is, or like keeping that clear boundary of like, look, you one of my dogs at the crib. Like he don't talk to Chelsea like that. He's still kind of like, what's wrong? What's going on? Like he still kind of babies her, and and she likes that, but he's not realizing like, hey, I know this is small and subtle, but this is subtly something. He just doesn't pick up on those things. So he's not. I don't even feel like he's even using any of this to his advantage with any of the people. Like maybe he's attracted to Mackenzie, so he cuddles up with her. But Chelsea, that's one of the dogs at the crib that he can touch on a little bit sometimes, but he really ain't touching on her.
They don't even touch.
Right. That's what I'm like. He's not checking for her at all. But even if he kind of was, it would be kind of, but he doesn't have enough information to say, hey, I know I'm kind of giving you some certain signals, but you know, we just cool, right? Like we just you like my little sister, you the homie. Like you don't know how to do that. And that's not appropriate because that would, you know, get you cursed out to say that to somebody. But again, I don't have the information.
I'm very curious. I'm hoping that Julie or whoever's hosting the reunion
Auntie Julie.
asked the question. So about you picking up your cot and moving it all the way on the other side of Janky World.
Just
Let's
upset.
talk about that. Yeah, because like she looked crazy, and to me, it's like, yeah, they've never cuddled or anything. So, and she's also saying, "You're my best friend in the game. Like we're playing the game." So
Right.
I think he's also, because let's be clear, Cam ain't the brightest crayon in the box. So I could totally see him being like stunned at the end when he be like, "She likes me." What? Like,
That's
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know,
Weaponized
because they-
incompetence.
Mm.
I'm all three of them on the challenge.
And then, but how dumb
Ooh.
are those two girls to think? Yeah, that would be good. But how they really think that man is throwing the game?
They're giving him way too much credit.
That
Like, I was confused.
that I just felt like CBS was reaching a little bit. I don't know. Like I was just like, do we really think this is what's going on? Like I know we all look at Cameron like, damn, you know what, Cameron, you know, Apollo's kind of fine, but he ain't winning shit. Is he throwing these comps? I just didn't like that. Wouldn't have where I made it to. So I was like, this is that they got here, but all right,
And
sure.
let me tell you,
And he was so delusional during the conversation, or not delusional. He was just so like dumbfounded. He was like, "What? Do you not think I feel bad about not winning?" And then he was like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo." It was like,
then I felt bad for him because he looked sad. Like, damn, I really am a fuck up. Like he had, you know what I'm saying? Like he had that kind of look, and I was like, oh damn, now I feel bad for the kid. You know, but it's like, because he really don't know what he's doing. He's like, yo, I play basketball. I don't be zip lining, looking at comics. Like,
yeah, he's a D1 athlete.
That's what he said. He was like, yo, I play sports, not zip lining, looking at comics, girl. Like, what are you talking about?
Don't think I didn't think about that, okay? Like, you know, because I thought he played football.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know.
No,
this is why I was trying to.
I'm out of here. Y'all talking about CTE.
This is why I was
somebody
trying
said
to be gentle.
Do you see the C as in the C of...
I just...
It's giving concussion. Y'all gotta stop. Okay. No. Because I'm gonna read every single fucking thing that comes in here. So just stop.
No, stop reading Toya. Stop reading the comments. Just don't read the comments, Toya. Just don't. Oh my god. I can't believe you spelled it out and everything. I'm like, why would she? That's why I was trying to, use very gentle language before. I was like, because I had to think about that too. I was like, I don't know if he didn't have some injuries,
because subdermal hematomas here and there. We've all learned from grades.
Because big one thing about them is they always have some athletes on there. So so some of the athletes.
Remember when Meta World Peace was on, and we all know how that went.
Yeah, true.
You know who he was voting for.
Bleeding on the brain. It's giving like a little bit of bleeding on the brain, just a smidge, like a small, a little small hematoma. But that's why I'm just like, it's just he gotta go. But I can see him be. Wait, is he still here? That boy gonna be in the top 3 though.
Definitely.
He gonna hematoma skate to the top 3.
Bleeding on the brain or not, he is going to be in the top 3.
Don't even know how he got there, but he there. I'm interested in hearing his final speech if he makes it to the final 2. What game is he speaking on? Like, that's going to be the interesting part.
Exactly, because he has none. He rested
his
entire understanding on Chelsea. He gonna have to ask Chelsea, what do I say?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, but and they saying he worse than Big D. Really?
As far as what? Meaning what? Like competition wise and stuff.
But see, the thing, people be saying that about Big D, but I just feel like Big D definitely was still playing an excellent social game. Okay, let me take that back. That's a lead. That's a lead. It wasn't excellent.
That silence was loud.
He was
No,
more
no, no.
social than
He
Yeah,
was more
he was social
social.
to Cam,
He
yeah.
was playing a more social game.
He was.
And he was playing the game. I don't even think Cam is playing the game on
right. Like
any
Cam,
level.
Cam has
living
been like a
there.
filler, but
Yeah.
he's had a little play, I guess, if you will. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. We're not noticing that he's been coasting and carried on because he hasn't touched the block yet either, has he? Like he didn't go up as a pawn or
Yeah,
anything.
He did. Didn't he save himself?
He
saved
saved
himself.
himself once.
Oh, so he won
Cam
one
did?
thing.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
early.
What game? What
Was it the
what
veto?
Yeah, he won veto. I mean, he took himself off the block.
Yeah.
Okay, see, so he won something.
Okay, so he
maybe,
won one thing.
okay, so maybe he is.
Is this when?
Was
Is
it
this
around
when
Cedric?
Quinn- It's either when Cedric or when Quinn was HOH, and
Y'all sure?
I remember he
Yeah.
saved himself.
I do recall him
You don't
saying
want to
Mandela
get a black
effect.
man one thing. Damn,
I
that's
don't
Mandela.
crazy.
remember. I just don't
Mandela.
remember.
Bryce, be our statistician.
Let me go to Big Brother Wiki. Yeah, let's go to it.
Okay, because somebody took notes.
Mhm.
How did you all feel about the final 5 song for Julie?
It's
It was
a no for me.
It was, E for effort.
Said it in unison. It's a no for
Yes.
me.
I didn't.
It was cute, not bad. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Takor's HOH. That train wreck.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Kim has been the BB house cat of the season. That
Low-key.
is crazy.
He has been a house cat.
Who? I mean, he's done a good job.
And then I guess apparently he said that was his goal, was to coast all the way to the end. That's what he told Mackenzie. Because
horrible.
that's what Mackenzie keeps saying. Like, he's like that's his thing. Like he said that he was gonna coast and make sure that he gets no blood on his hands. But to me, being
so
a
she's an
floater and
enabling white
coasting
woman.
also gets
That's
blood on your
worse.
hands, in my opinion. Like that makes you look, like you didn't even play the game at all. You didn't do nothing. You don't got no energy, no nothing. You gotta go.
You played the fence, and also you didn't stick up for me when necessary to whatever is on the jury, right? So it's like, how do you just get jury votes? Like,
yeah, and I think that's what the difference was with Taylor and Monty. Like, yeah, Monty was, he won a few things here and there, but like socially, he kind of coasted a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's why Taylor was able to be like, nah, look at my gameplay compared to his. He ain't do shit.
right.
So Takor nominated Cam, and Cam won that veto and saved himself.
So it was. See,
That was
Toya,
week
he did
6.
something.
Okay, he did one thing.
Okay, let's talk about next week.
I wouldn't be surprised if he turned around and be HOH next week.
Mm.
And that's gonna be
Madness.
a train wreck.
Madness.
Let's talk about our feelings on if who would go home next week, like who the final 3 would be, right?
Excuse me. Thank you.
All right, so Mackenzie, she doesn't get to compete, so we are left with Cam, Rubina, and Chelsea. Right?
Right.
Yeah. Cam, Rubina, Chelsea.
If we see Cam winning, he's obviously going to nominate who in Rubina?
Mackenzie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to be Mackenzie because Chelsea already put the bug in his ear that Mackenzie is playing both sides.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But honestly, it really doesn't matter. It really just comes down to veto.
So, it does.
Yeah, the veto is the more important game.
I'm just thinking about how those conversations would go because who would be like, well, don't put me up or don't put me up between Chelsea and Mackenzie. Even though they would control the vote.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, dog.
Because whoever wins the veto solidifies themselves as in final 2, right?
Yep. Final 3.
Slow vote in the
final 2?
Final 2.
Final 3.
Right?
And
Final
a sole
three.
vote
Final
to evict.
three.
And a sole vote to evict.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then what about if Rubina wins? Who do we think Rubina's putting up?
Rubina's putting
oh,
up.
Cam. She's putting up Cam.
Cam
She's
and
putting
Chelsea.
Cam and oh, you don't think Cam and Mackenzie?
No, I think
Cam
she
and
gonna-
Chelsea.
Rubina.
Oh, Cam and
Rubina
Chelsea.
put up Cam and Chelsea.
she
Yeah,
gonna put
Rubina
Yeah.
she been vibing with Mackenzie more.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Even though Mackenzie been vibing with Chelsea more, but she still got Rubina in her back pocket.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if Rubina gets HOA, she's putting up Cam and Chelsea with
Yeah,
the hope
she is.
that
Because
Cam
she's
goes
closer.
home.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
closer to Mackenzie. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is really up in the air, and I just wonder what game would it be. It's definitely a mental game.
Who do you think
It's
Chelsea will
usually a
put
mental
up?
game. Chelsea's definitely putting up Rubina,
Right,
and
She would
I
have
don't
to
know
put
if she's gonna
Mackenzie.
choose Mackenzie or
Right.
she's gonna choose Cam.
like next week actually could be like the conversations and things that could take place over the course. Like they actually could be some good material here. So depending on who wins the HOH, the season might pick back up into something for a little bit. Pick
It's
up a
gonna
little
get
steam.
messy.
That's drama if Chelsea wins HOH and she has to choose between her unrequited lover and you know,
She's gonna choose Cam because Chelsea is not dumb. She knows if she chooses Cam to go
can
to
win.
go to final,
Mhm.
she's
Yeah.
gonna win. He's
Mhm.
not winning, Big Brother.
no.
He's not
Right.
winning. If she takes Mackenzie, it's gonna be harder
Toss
because
up.
Mackenzie has proven herself. Her resume is solid,
Mhm.
and she's actually played a little harder comp wise
Mhm.
than Chelsea.
Yep.
So it would behoove her to get her on and send Mackenzie
Mackenzie
packing.
ass out. Yep.
She doesn't stand a chance against Mackenzie nor Rubina in my eyes, really.
Yeah, I was wondering like what happens if Chelsea's standing next to Rubina in the final two? Like how does the house take that or read that?
No, because then you got to look at who's in the jury. That's Quinn. That's Takor. I feel like they
Chemo.
all, Chemo. They all leaning towards Rubina.
Yeah.
Dang.
Damn.
Because Chelsea
Dang.
orchestrated them going home.
I feel like
all of
Takor.
them.
I feel like she kind of would vote for Chelsea.
I
That's
hope
rough.
that but that's gonna be interesting if depending on who gets back in the house and tells her or puts two and two together. Chemo's there, so she's gonna know that Chelsea's the one that voted her out.
Mm.
Yep.
Because Chemo's gonna be like, I was the vote, not
Yep.
Chelsea.
Because she did think it was him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yikes.
Spicy.
Well,
Yeah, she doesn't have a good jury game, Chelsea. That's the thing. She doesn't have a good jury game.
all my
So-
faves are gone. So I don't even know who I want to win this game. Are there any
Chelsea at this point is,
I would
Between
take an
both
MJ or Chelsea win.
you know,
Toya?
I would take I don't even want to choose, child. I would like to see Rubina win.
Wild card.
I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
like to see
you-
Rubina win.
I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't be mad at Chelsea winning either. She did her thing. She just something
I just don't
annoys me
want
about
Cam
her.
to win. That's all.
Yeah, no, Cam got
No, he's not.
Like,
I don't even want
He
him to get
gotta
the
go.
runner-up prize. Like I don't want him to
Yeah.
get no money.
he gotta go next week. But and I hope that they do stick with their guns and they say that you know they make it an all girls house because this will be the first time ever, right?
No, Big Brother 6.
You're right.
That was the final
was-
four. It was all women.
That's crazy how earlier seasons of shows they actually had all women's alliance. Because I was thinking about in
Big Brother 6.
Survivor, they
It
did
was
the same thing.
Maggie, Yvette, April, and Janelle.
Right. They had jury by then though.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thanks to Danielle Reyes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Only early seasons really have like solid alliances like that. But Who do you think it's America's favorite player?
Tucker.
Yep. Tucker or Angela.
Oh yeah.
Or Quinn. I feel like white people really like Quinn.
The casual.
No,
really
child. We
like-
hated Quinn. Remember how we sent Quinn? Everybody sent Quinn to hell.
Oh
With the,
yeah, we did. Yeah.
with the America's veto or something like that. Whatever it was that we got to vote for. Everybody
That's true.
Everybody
Yep.
dragged
Yep.
Quinn.
Yeah.
The Facebook
I-
Karens hate Angela though. So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Really?
A lot of people ain't fucking with Angela.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brooklyn doing TikToks bullshit.
Who?
Exactly.
So I was supposed to be like, I'm sorry, who?
Exactly.
I would say it's probably between Tucker and Angela that's gonna get favorite player.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Tucker.
Bryce
Or
got
Chemo.
favorite player. Didn't you get favorite player on Virtual Big Brother?
I did.
Yeah.
Hey.
So the
Okay.
XD. So we got two
Yeah.
favorite
Okay.
players in the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this has been an interesting week in Blacks Watch Big Brother. Thank you, Bryce, for joining us. Is it Bryce or Bryson? Excuse me.
Right.
Just Bryce.
Okay. I said Bryce the first time. I just wanted to be sure I didn't leave nothing off. You know, my name's Asante, a little extra, so I didn't know if there was extra, but it's okay. My bad. Thank you all for watching. Catch you next week. There is no more Auntie Julie. I hope Chelsea goes home because I don't want her to win no more. I don't want nobody to win. Takor's gone. Angela's gone. F everybody. This is my big brother.
Everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, DEIs.